And what is up, everybody? Jeremy here, excited to bring to you another Starfield ship building video. Today we have the Aperture coming at you. Very cool ship that kind of looks like a sentry. And yeah, we're also including a lot of glitches in this one. We have a cool little gap in the x-axis and also a small little fractional gap in the y-axis. I'm going to show you how to do that today. And the cool thing about this ship is that we're looking at the back. So here's the full view of it from the top. And that's what it looks like from the front. But yeah, before we get started, don't forget you can find the parts that we used in this build found in a Google Sheet, which is listed in the description below. And yes, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as everything does help out. And yes, you can also find a very cool 2-hour guide on all the glitches that we like to use, all the fractional glitches, and so much more found in a video listed in the description as well. Now let's get to this build. Let's go ahead and change the colors and spread it apart. Let's go ahead and get those parts going. And let's see here. There we go. That's it. Let's get started. We like to start off with our first piece for this one. I'm going to move this back a little bit more. This one's going to be, usually we like to start with the landing bay. This is the NG6 landing bay. On top of that, we have a Hope Tech control station, empty one. In front, we have the Magellan C1 cockpit and NG20 landing gear right below the control station. We have 2 Daedalus Spine A's up top, and we have a porthole in the back. So that is our first set that we're going to work with. Now, it's like, and we're already here. Now, it's time to get some glitching. So what did we do? What did we do? We did a lot. Let me see here. Start bringing these guys apart a little bit more too. We're gonna start off this piece, or set of pieces. First set. Hold on, let me see if I can get all of these. Yeah, something like that. Maybe I should have split this up more at the beginning, but this is what we're trying to achieve, and we're trying to put it in right there. Alright, that's what we're trying to do. We do the same thing on the other side as well. Let me break this apart. So, this guy. Let me stay organized a little bit more. Boom. So yeah, this is what we're working with. So let's break this apart. I think this was in this. Okay, that wasn't supposed to be there originally, but I left it in there. Okay, so first things we're going to do is we are going to take a Nova thruster array and attach it to each side. Okay, so that's our first starting point. I wanted something that didn't have any Nova weapon, or it didn't have any weapon mounts on it. Like, I could have just put in a Horizon weapon mount. I mean, other options, you could put a porthole, but I went with the Nova thruster array. Yeah, I went with the Nova thruster array. Thruster away. Thruster array. Thruster away. Put the thruster away over here. Alright, now we're going to move this out. Bring in the No Horizon weapon mount. Bring it on to each side. So 2 Horizon weapon mounts. Then going to bring this in. Going to use the variation glitch. So rules for the flip or variation glitch is this. 1, you need to have the module already in the area. 2, you need to have a free and available snapping point for it to snap to. So there it is. But yeah, it's just clipping these pieces. And then you need to either swap through the flips, which this doesn't have any flips, but it has variations. You can see I'm swapping it between the infirmary, the computer control center, and the control station. So yeah, I'm just going to swap it to the infirmary, then swap it back to the control station, then cancel the movement by either tapping escape or tab. And it's in there. Now I'll show you how to do it with the controller. So with controller, select the module, tap A to select it, move it to the spot you want, tap the directional pad to swap through the variations, then cancel the movement by tapping B, then tap LB, make sure everything's connected and everything is. So that's how you roll with that. Next up, we're going to bring out some supporting pieces. We are bringing out the Daedalus Companionway. I'm going to paint this blue. I think that's what I'm going to do now. It's like, this is a supporting piece just to help with positioning. So what I'm going to do is I need to set up a spot where these guys, where I can get a consistent movement, this guy in there. Put that guy in there. Alright, so I'm going to put 2 in these guys right here. I'm going to delete this. Delete this. Alright. Boom. Now I'm going to bring out the what's this called? Deimos hole. These are Deimos holes because now we're going to start some fractional glitches. We're going to move this in about, I don't know, like a third or something like that. I'm going to color this like a white with a red line, so you know that these are fractional glitch templates. I'm also going to add in a Deimos spine F and put a equipment plate up top. The reason why I have the equipment plate up top is because I'm going to duplicate this Deimos spine F, and I need to make it free flowing like this. If I don't have this equipment plate up, it will like to snap to the top. Alright, so that's the reason why I added that equipment plate. Now what's cool about the Deimos spine F is that you can flip it. Alright, you can flip it. Can you see the flip? There, that's a better angle to see the flip. The reason is because I want to try to position it right about there. Right? If I try to drop it, there's a little movement to it. See that? Little movement to it. But if I move it, flip it once, flip it twice, then cancel the move by typing either escape or tab. Escape or tab. What are my words doing today? Tap escape or tab. It keeps it in the same place. So yeah, cancel the movement. So flip it, cancel the movement, and it'll stay in the same place. Okay. So same thing with controller. Select it by tapping A. And this might be harder. I mean, yeah, doing this like exact positioning on controller, very much difficult, much more difficult for sure. But mad props to you, to all those that are doing it. And maybe, I don't know, is there like sensitivity settings for controllers? So yeah, I know, all the guides I have on fractional, like when you have like this free-form eyeballing type movements, it's like, I feel for you guys. But hey, you know what? Sometimes close enough is good. You don't have to get exact. And so yeah, I'm just tapping Y once, tap Y twice to get to the spot I want. And yeah, or you could essentially you can just flip it once. Just flip it once, cancel the movement, and it's there. So yeah, you don't, for flip glitches, swap glitches, you don't need to flip it twice or 3 times or 4 times. You just need to get to the spot where you want it to be. You flip it once or swap it once, and you're good. Cancel movement and you're good. So anyway, mouse and keyboard, I just want to get it touching right there. I think for me, I really want at least the Z axis to be as close as possible. So get that lined up. Flip once, flip twice, cancel the move. Oops, I moved my mouse. But yeah, if you could change the sensitivity, I don't know if you can. I never looked that up. Flip once, flip twice, cancel the movement. There. So that's pretty close to where I want it to be. So now I'm going to do is move this in one step to the right, or to the right. See that? So what I'm doing is clicking. Oops, undo that. Click Nova Wing. Shift click drag. Select the Deimos hole. Oh, I went too far. Okay, I'll keep it there. I'll keep it there. All right, I'll just leave this. Select the Nova Wing, shift click drag, select the Deimos hole, so both of these are selected. Hit Control G on the keyboard to move it to the right about that, maybe it's like 1/3 of a step. Let's show you how to do it on controller as well. With controller, alright, controller, you select the Nova Wing, then select the Nova Wing by tapping RB. Alright, then tap RB on the Deimos hole, tap Y to duplicate it, tap A to accept it, and there it is. Alright, so there it is. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, so that means I just reverse it. So I'm getting the same distance each time. Boom. Cool. I can delete these guys. And then what I'm going to do is move out the tech control station so I can add a weapon. So I'm going to add in my favorite weapon, the Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector. I want it there. Yeah, I want it there. That's a primary spot where I want it. And then I'll move this back in place to make sure everything holds. Wait, actually, leave it here for now. So I'm just using the variation glitch to unveil the snapping point. Boom, boom. So right now it's the Hope Tech Armory. It's like, so yeah, I'm basically you're swapping through the different habs. for this module. So I want the one I want at the end will be the Hope Tech control station empty. All right, back, boom, cancel the movement, double click. Yeah, that's fine. Or is it? I'll put it back here for now. Shoot. All right, we'll figure it out. It's fine. Okay, now that we're here, we're gonna need to have. Now we're setting up our Y step gap. These guys are no longer needed unless we make a mistake and then we need to bring it back. But those guys are no longer needed. I am going to bring in another Vanguard obliterator auto projector. I'm going to put both of these here. I'm going to duplicate these guys. Do I really need this guy? I don't need this guy anymore. Here. I don't need it in that position. So I'm going to take these guys and use the duplication buddy glitch. So rules for the duplication buddy glitch, or duplication glitches in general: one, you need to be able to duplicate the modules you want to duplicate at the star yard that you are at. I'm currently at the landing pad with ship builder, so I currently can purchase all these items here. So I'm going to click this, shift click drag, or you're tapping RB on the controller on all three of these modules. Alright, before I move on, the reason why I put 2 here is that I want to force these guys up. Any glitch you do, it likes to move to the closest and available snapping point for it to attach to. So what I'm trying to do is, like, since the top or bottom is pretty much equal distance, I'm going to cover up the bottom snapping point right here, so that way there's no other options for it to go. So I'm going to click this, shift click drag, and if I duplicate this, it moves everything up one snap point. And it didn't. The reason why, I need to cover up. There's other modules that are close here. So these guys, the weapon has some snapping points here too. So I'm gonna just duplicate to cover these up, and make sure that I remember to delete them later. It's like, let me see. Are you gonna go? Yeah. So that went there. All right. Hopefully now. Well, okay. Yeah. Let's keep this open. Let's just move these up. See what happens. All right. There we go. Now that these are up, I'm going to delete these guys because they're no longer an issue. Keep the ones I need. All right. Perfect. All right. Next up, I need to attach an equipment plate and a porthole directly to this weapon. So I'm going to hit G. I'm going to attach an equipment plate, and I'll attach a porthole. So this is something that you can also do on controller, but it's not in any manual. It's not in any of the even if you look at the game, the key binding, it's not there. What you do is you hold both LT and RT at the same time, both the triggers, tap A, and then now you're able to attach a module directly to a snapping point. So I'm going to attach an equipment plate, hold it again, and a porthole. There we go. So I got both of those in there now. Alright, now I'm going to select both of these. So, yeah, I'm going to do it quickly. I mean, for controller, you might have to do it one side at a time. So I can just shift click drag over these. I think for controller, you're going to need to tap RB. Here, let's do a controller. Tap RB. Tap RB on both those pieces. Tap RB. So on the portholes, yep. Tap RB on the porthole. Oh. Tap RB on the bottom. So I want to bring these back down. Alright, tap RB, hit Y to duplicate, tap A to accept the movement. And when you do, all these pieces, well, at least on the wing, then you bring back this guy, bring back the Hope Tech control station. Variation, glitch it in. Cancel the movement, double click, and everything is now connected. Perfection. Sweet. Alright, now we're going to use the variation glitch, flip glitch or variation glitch to close on an occupied snapping point. To do this, I'm going to bring in the Daedalus companionway. I'm going to swap between the storeroom and companionway. This is like, I just realized how perfect these pieces are. I always overlooked them, but now they're very good at setting up glitches. So I'm going to move this in here. Variation glitch, or variation, swap through variations, cancel the movement, double click the rest of the ship, right? Get it as close to that equipment plate. We're basically trying to attach it to that porthole right there. Alright. Hit spacebar, it moves the ship to that to that companionway, that 1x1 or storeroom now, based on the variation you have it on right now. All right. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're using, so just a quick overview of what we're doing. We're using weapons to connect different modules together through the weapon mount. So basically, I connected the HopeTech control station, or I connected the Nova thruster array to the HopeTech control station, which is now connecting to this Horizon weapon mount, which then connects to Vanguard Obliterator auto projector, which now connects into this Nova wing, which then connects to the Vanguard Obliterator auto projector, which also now connects to the equipment plate, which connects to the porthole, and then we're now adding the Deimos storeroom to that porthole. So that's the concept. So you're basically using the weapons to share multiple weapon snap points, so that way you can, like, basically do a ton of other things with placement. Let me get this back to the control station. There you go. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Variation. Double click the rest of the ship, or hit LB on the controller. Here, controller. Let's do it on controller. So I just did a variation. I selected a ship. So I selected a ship by tapping LB. Tap A. All right, it moves the rest of the ship to that module. Tap A again, accepts the movement. And there you go. Now we have all these guys attached. Now we have, so now we've essentially just created the X-axis gap. Now we want to set up the Y-axis gap. To do that, all right, to do that, I need to add an horizon. I need to add some horizon weapon mounts. I'm gonna add this guy. All right. Well, I'm gonna show you what can happen if you're not paying attention. I guess is the best way to say it. If you're not, okay. So yeah, I'll just show you what happens. So I want to move this almost a half step down. So I'm using the horizon weapon mount half step down method in the Y-axis because, like, it's not exactly 50%. It's a little less, and that's how I'm able to get that more aligned gap. If I use the 50% drop down, like the step down in the Y-axis method, it's going to be too big. So I'm using the like, I don't know what, 47% step down, I guess. So here you go. Select the Deimos companionway. So this is what happens if I try to select both. Select both of them. Select the weapon, and in theory, the closest available snapping point is this guy right here. You know what? It might still work anyway. There, it did. Alright, to do that 2 more times. So we're going to select these guys. Select. Duplicate down. Alright, and we got one more time. Alright, now delete your other like bridge pieces that help you get down. There you go. So now you have that gap. So it's not exactly the same between top and bottom, but it's pretty close. Let me see. I'm just thinking in my head. Is there a better way to do this? And the answer is no. I don't think there is. Yeah, because I only know that we have about, this was about the 1/3 drop, right? And we used 1, 2, 3, almost 50 step drops. If you used 50%, it'll be a little too low, and there's nothing else available to make this a little bit smaller, make this gap a little bit smaller. So this is the best gap you can do. As you can see, it's not exactly the most equal distance, but hey, guess what? It's good enough. Okay. Now that we have these established, now let's connect them together. So like you see that these top pieces are connected, we need to add one more piece. It's going to be the Deimos spine A. So let's go ahead and find the spine A, bring that in. Or I had them already here. So let's bring these guys in. So flip it once, flip it twice, cancel the movement. So the standard flip glitch to an open and available snapping point. There's that snapping point right there. Bring it in, flip once, flip it twice, cancel the movement. And all that's connected. How's this working? Because that snapping point on the Deimos spine A lines up correctly with all these things that are attached together. So this Vanguard Obliterator auto projector is sharing the same point with an equipment plate, a Nova wing, and now the Deimos spine A. And that's connecting all those pieces together to, like, essentially you're connecting like those equipment plate, the Demo Spine A, to the Nova Wing, which then connects to that Horizon weapon mount through a weapon, which is hidden inside the control station right now, that HopeTech control station, and everything is connected. Boom. Boom. Alright. We're here. Alright, so what I need to do now is I'm going to bring in these two pieces. Shroud, Cowling. Or am I there? Hold on. Am I there? Am I there? I'm not quite there yet. Hold on. A few more other pieces I need to do. So I'm going to bring in these HopeTech pipes. I want to line it up with the back of the Nova Wing. So if you see that, alright, this is interesting. Okay, no, you're fine, we're fine. Bring it, attach it to the Nova Wing. So if you get it attached, like, alright, I can't seem to get it attached to the Nova Wing, you could start from the top, because like you have like all these conflicting points for each other now. Select it, just use the duplication glitch. So duplication glitch, standard duplication glitch, it likes to move to an available snapping point. So if you can't seem to get it in there, so it's just a standard flip, like you don't have the right alignment, right? It's I mean, that is the correct alignment, but anyway, just flip glitch that one in. There we go. Now, this is the harder part. Or is it? I don't know anymore. Because I need to get this piece to the other side if I want this to work. So what I need to help bridge this gap, right? I need to bring in, or here, you know what I could do? I could just bring this guy, duplicate one of these guys, move it down. What are you connecting to? Hold up. Oh, did I accidentally delete something? I did. Hold on. Make sure this is in place. There. Make sure that's there. Okay. Now, I should be able to freely move this a bit better. Actually, that's the place I want to connect to. So, this is the level I want it. So, I want to connect it to this piece. So, I'm going to use like that snapping point on Nova Wing, duplicate another one of these guys, move it in right here. Alright, move it in, try to move it in. Alright, we have a little conflict, let's see if I can just do it anyway. Variation glitch to close an occupied snapping point, cancel the movement, double click the rest of the ship, hit spacebar. Alright, cool, it moved to the correct spot. So that's the middle, I need that. I'm going to put in a HopeTech pipes, bring in a HopeTech pipes to the front. Alright, so that's the one I want. Cool. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. No, I'm grabbing other pieces here. Alright, so I'm going to bring this in here. Dupe it up. Try to get it as close. So I'm going to play around. Maybe right here is fine. Maybe is that okay? No, it's not. Okay. So let me see. It's trying to attach to something inside. It's like, okay, that's there. What does it? There's another snapping point in there. See that? What's that? Let's zoom in. We can go inside and see. Wait, what? Has anyone tried doing this before? Like, let me go inside the ship and see like what's going on here. Is this piece right? There's like something directly in. It's more in the middle. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I don't need this one here. So this might be interfering. That's fine. Let's bring this in. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was the piece that was interfering. So go ahead and move that. Variation glitch to a close and unavailable snapping point. Double click the rest of the ship, hit spacebar. It moves it to correct spot. Boom. Put it in there, and we don't need this anymore. So we need this piece. So what I'm gonna do, like the other piece that could be helpful in doing this, as I make sure everything's still correct, everything still is okay. The next helpful piece will probably be the Hope Tech pipes, right? So leave these here. I mean, okay, I guess you technically don't need these anymore. Because like I wanted, the part that I want to do is establish this. And if I tried to bring this in, right? It's like now that I set it in place and brought this one floating piece in here, right? Now it's very easy to variation glitch this one in. So that's a variation glitch to an open available snapping point because we just created a point for it to snap to with these Hope Tech pipes. So let's go ahead and duplicate. No, oops, wrong one. Ugh. I just undid it. Oh, let me duplicate 2 of these real quick. So this is a helper piece as well. So I'm gonna just make this blue, so you know that these are just helper pieces. All right, these 2 guys, like the other Hope Tech pipes, they're gonna stay in the ship. Boom. Double click. Uh-oh. Why aren't you connected? Oh, you're not in the right spot. Oh, did I accidentally shift it? Might have accidentally shifted. Let me see if I can get this in here. Variation glitch to already occupied sign. Alright, so that worked. So I mean, you can go straight to the Hope Tech pipes, but I remember one time I tried to do it and it was connecting to the top of this piece instead of this piece. So that's the reason why I avoided it first and said, hey, let's use the block to connect it to this one, like this other piece right here. Right, so that's the reason why. It's like, yeah, I wanted to connect it to this piece flattening out here versus trying to do this piece, because like, yeah, it attached to this one, which is a totally different grid on itself. So those are my thoughts. Those are reasons why. Alright, so now we've established this. Everything should be connected. Now we can start moving in our straw cowlings. For this, I brought one up top, brought both of these up top. I set my duplication buddy stack right here. I want to move it down 1 step, so I'm going to delete these guys. Boom, and notice how I did that. Perfect. I know why, because the closest available snapping point between these 3 points are going to be these guys inside. So just go ahead and block that up with something, anything of your choice. Horizon weapon mount, portholes, whatever. Duplicate it down. Alright, cool. You have both those pieces in there. Perfection. We are now going to move in these guys. So flip glitch or variation glitch, whichever one works, because like sometimes here, I think if I use a variation glitch it moves. Oh no, it didn't. Variation, that's fine. Cancel the movement. It's like, there's one where like if I use the other one it would shift, so I guess we're fine. Oops, wrong button. Everything's still connected. Perfect. Okay, so now comes some tricky parts, because now we need to, like, I wanted to put these in here first so that they have a place to attach to. So let's do the same thing on the bottom. 2, 3, 4. Boom. Yep, it's taking shape. Perfect. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Nice. So delete these 2 guys. Then I will bring in this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Alright, yes, finish it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll finish everything off except for... Wait, does it matter? Hold on. I wonder if it matters or not. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish it. Let's do the flip on. Let's do the variation on this one. Yeah, so variation, that's the one where it swaps to something else. There you go. So we got 4. Sweet. Alright, we have engines to place in here. We have our main, like, other components we need to work on. So let's go ahead and work on these guys. So let's move this guy, bring this in. Well, actually, we can't bring that in the way we want to. So, what I want it to do is line up to the same level where this Nova Wing is. Okay. I don't want it to attach to Shroud Cowling. I want it to go all the way down. So for this to happen, one, I need to have something to block this snapping point. So I'm going to put in a porthole, or try to bring in a porthole. So we need to flip glitch that one in. Boom. Cool. Yeah, so these pieces will not be connected to ship right now. It's fine. I just need something floating. I need something floating in the correct spot. Then I'm going to bring out my helpers, because you could do the variation glitch too with these guys. Yeah. Then I'll bring this one in. I'll bring the 500T HE3 tank as well. I want to duplicate this guy down once. No, this isn't the right spot. Hold on a sec. You think? No. Is it? Is it the right spot? Hold on. It's like, hold on. I have it attached to this guy. That's not the correct spot. So let me remove the guys in the front. It needs to line up with this piece. So what I want this to do, alright, now I can remove the Hope Tech pipes. That's it. It was just there to help alignment. Bring that in. Variation glitch that one in. Boom. Duplicate this. Variation glitch the one right up top. There you go. Now that's the correct spot. That is the correct spot right there. Perfect. Alright. Oops. What am I doing? Alright. Now I will bring this guy in. Alright. Bring it back. Variation glitch. Now I can bring these guys in. There. We don't need this helper piece anymore. We're going to delete this. The only place you can go is down. Duplicate. Perfect. Then I can delete this. Only place this guy can go is down. Perfect. Same thing. Kind of just daisy chain the process. Oops. Make sure. Perfect. And go down one more time. Merging these pieces together. Nice. Alright. So the reason why that bottom one worked again is because at least one of the modules need to have a free and available snapping point between the two. Alright, now that we have that established, we can, once that is established, I can remove this piece, bring this piece back in, flip, oh wait, it has a variation. So this has variations too, so you can swap through the variations if you don't want to go through 4 flips, and everything's connected on that side. That is perfection. Boom. Sweet. I deleted my helpers. I need another helper again. Alright. Color it blue. Alright, there you go. Let's do the same thing on this other side. I wonder if I should have a different color because it's not, maybe, I don't know, maybe. Alright, bring this back in. Variation glitch, duplicate. Move it up. Variation glitch. Alright, now we need to move in this guy, the grav drive. Duplicate up once. Duplicate these guys. Create a buddy stack. Floating buddy stack over here. Delete. Only place it can go is down. Boom. Delete. And then down. Oop. Uh-oh. You see that? Something's not connected. Huh. Weird. Okay. One more time. Uh-oh. So this could happen if something is not connected in the right spot. Let me see. So it might have been one of these guys. Oh, that's what happened. I think. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Now this should be set in the right spot. Double click, make sure everything's still connected. Oh, perfect. Okay. Buddy stack is good. Oh. Oh. Attached to this piece. That's fine. Uh-huh. Alright, so maybe I went too soon on this one. There you go. Remember, it likes to snap to the closest available snap point. Sometimes there's something else interfering. There you go. Hey, perfect. Let's get this porthole. Wait, did I delete the porthole on the other side? I did. Okay, good. It's like, wait, did I do the same thing on the other side? Nice. There. Boom. There we go, everybody. Okay. Last few pieces. We have engines. So let's go ahead and move these in next. So I don't know what that's for. Oh, these were the, okay. That's right. I just created new ones. Alright, so let's remove the shroud cowling. Bring the engine in. So here we go. I'm gonna delete this one first because I'm gonna work on the one on the port side because this one has been issues. This has issues. So if I try to bring it in, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it'll go down. Alright. I'm currently working on the landing pad with Ship Builder, and I brought these engines in from Stroud Eklund. So what I'm going to do is just select it, duplicate it up. Alright, I duplicated it up close, but not there, so get the one on the bottom, duplicate it up one more time. There you go. So duplication glitch. But on the other side, it's good. So here we go. So I'm going to do, this is, fine. This is the correct orientation, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get to the spot right before it, move it in, flip it once, cancel the movement, and it's in there. Or that's in there. This is not connected yet because I need to move back the Stroud cowling. Variation glitch that one in. Hey, there we go. So that's what we're gonna do. Variation glitch that one in too. Double click, everything's good. Yay! Nice. Let's go ahead and bring in these guys. We'll work on the weapons and shield last. That's what we'll do. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So right here, Hope Tech pipes, bring it in. It's connected to the bottom of the Hope Tech pipes. There's still a free and available snapping point right there. I'm going to go through the variation glitch. So it has 3 variations here. So 1, 2, 3. Get back to the orientation that I want it to be. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Variation glitch. Double click. Everything's good. Nice. Let's go ahead and bring in our extender port. I'm going to flip glitch that one in. So this is going to be flip glitch to an already occupied snapping point. So flip it once, twice, cancel the movement, double click the rest of the ship, hit spacebar, it moved down to the module. That is perfection. Now let's get to the weapons. This is what we're doing here. Okay, so I need to have one more of these. And there's a glitch right here. I decided to have these guys all in the same spot. So yeah, there's 3 here. So Exterminator, these are brought in from another star yard. They're brought in from Stroud Eklund. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this up. No. I'm gonna put these guys in first. So yeah, and also I'm gonna cover all the snapping points around it, right? Because I'm gonna use the duplication buddy glitch. And yeah, I'm just gonna grab this guy. It's already here. You can use any piece you want as long as it has a top and bottom snapping point. There. Okay, so cover the snapping points, right? Set up the ones that you want to duplicate. So I'm going to select the PBO-175 Auto Helen Beam, another one, and let me see, could this just duplicate up? Perfect. It's like, I didn't cover it. I mean, it could have gone down first, but yeah, anyway. Went up, perfect. Delete these guys. And then what I'm going to do is bring in one of these. So I can only duplicate it up to 3 times. I'm going to duplicate it up. Boom. Then I am going to duplicate this guy back down once. Boom. And then the one that's floating, bring it back down over here. Alright, so those are 3. So we have all 3 there. Then I'm going to take these guys, duplicate it down once, and duplicate it down twice. Boom. And then I can delete the other ones. or delete our helpers on each side. So I want it on the inside. All right, I want it inside because because I put it on the outside, it'll stick out of this. So I want everything on the inside. Oops, deleted the whole thing. Delete, delete, delete. There we go. Is this like a previous helper or something? Maybe. Yeah, that's good. We don't need the stack anymore. Okay, final touches. Bring these guys out. Bring the control station out. Bring the Hope Tech pipes out. And then we'll bring these weapons in. Nice smooth entry. Bring back the Hope Tech pipes. Flip glitch that one in. Flip glitch that one in. Then bring in the Hope Tech control station. We're going to do a variation glitch. Boom. Swap through the different options there. Then 60S protector shield generator. I'm going to connect it to the side of the Hope Tech control station. So it has 1, 2, 3 flips on this one. Connect it. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Double click. Everything's in there. Perfect. Bring this guy in. Variation or flip glitch. Okay. Flip glitch. Flip glitch that one in to the right spot. Boom. And we are nominal. And that is your Aperture. This is the best view. You gotta check it out from the back. That's the best. To me, it's like, oh, that's the one. That's the one. And if you want to, you can go through the process. I mean, personally, I don't like to have. I still like to use the cockpit. So totally up to you. You say, you know what? I do want this to be the front. There is a way to make this the front, and you're just gonna have to hide your cockpit somewhere if you're gonna maintain the same structure and frame. Maintain the same body. But anyway, that is it, everybody. That is your Aperture. I'm going to cancel the modification so we can go back to the original colors, which wasn't much. Why did I say I want the original colors, which isn't much? So there it is. Let's go ahead and take a tour. Let's make sure our crew is set correctly first. Unassigned. I don't need you. Omari, I want you. Samco, I want you. Vasco, I want you. Alright, there we go. Optimized crew for this build. You can also check out the guide in there as well. And let's go ahead. Look here's the straw cap A's, so they're already in there, but at least they're lined up, so I can have a nice little hallway. I could void the aperture. Alright, there you go. And now we have a little crowded control station. It's fine. Here's that eye hole in the back. That looks really good. But yeah, so this is our, you have the reactor, and I think we have the fuel tank, and then we have, you don't see the weapon, but you see the weapon on this side. So this is the grav drive and the Nova, or the Vanguard obliterator auto rejector. Let's go ahead and get into the cockpit. Here's all our crew, because there's the only seats in the house, guys. So yeah, I mean, imagine how you want to furnish this. You can technically, wait, I don't know. Let me see. Can I? I'm gonna check something real quick, guys. I gotta check this one. Decorate. Can I? Yeah, that's what I thought. So even though, so yeah, you can technically, like, maybe in your situation, like, okay, maybe, or if this wasn't in so deep, you can like cover it up with furniture. Anyway, that's my thought. Let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the cockpit. Oh, Sarah, what are you doing? And let's bring out our fun battle music. Let's go, and let's take off.
Time to push some G's.
Let's push some G's. Don't forget, you can find all the parts used in this build found in the Google Sheet listed in the description. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as everything does help out. Let's take this bad boy to where? Crix? We're going to Crix. Let's go. Yes, look at all the power we have. That's the nice thing about these engines. They only take 2 power to power up. So just think about it that way, guys. We're using the SA4330s. Hold on. Let me see. Yep. Let's go to Crix, y'all. Let's take it to the key. Let's bring some fun and joy to the Crimson Fleet. And while we're waiting for a grav drive to power up, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hey! Alright, power up our weapon. Hey, you're right in front of me. You get to be destroyed first. Hey! Who's next? Spectre. Great. Oh, you dropped down. Oh, using shields. Still fine. We're still fine. I think we can go for it. We can go for it. Nope, we're blasting away for a little bit. Let our shields regenerate. Oh, someone's still firing. It's close. It's close. Oh, Reaper. Okay. Out of range. Let our shields regenerate. Slowly do a turnaround. Get into my sights. Take that out. Okay. One more. Hey, and that is your Aperture. Hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. Of course, if you have any questions for me, please let me know. But once again, you can find all the parts we used in this build found in Google Sheet listed in the description below. There is also a very intense, comprehensive guide that goes over the glitches that we like to use, more examples of how to use them, flip glitches, duplication glitches, drop down glitches, fractional glitches, ship duplication glitches, all available in that video. Of course, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as everything does help out. Beyond that, guys, have yourselves an amazing day, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace out. And thank you so much for all love and support. As always, without you, we just wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. See you again real soon, guys. Peace.